Every day on YouTube, 10,000 new creators start their own YouTube channel. And out of those 10,000 people, 9,500 creators quit within first year. And the number of creators who reach 1 lakh mark are as low as 50. And the number of creators who make it to 1 million will shock your mind. Out of those 10,000 creators, only 2 to 3 creators reach that 1 million mark. I have spent 1 year researching about YouTube and recently started helping YouTubers grow their YouTube channels. And I have found out 4 important skills that most YouTubers ignore, and ignoring either one of these skills will affect your YouTube growth. And the first and foremost important skill is knowing the algorithm. First, suppose you want to attract a person who wants to buy a mobile phone. Instead of selling mobile phones, you started selling camera lenses. Will the customer buy your product? Definitely not. And the same goes with YouTube. Here you need to ask a question to yourself, will the audience watch my video? The type of videos you make depends on the type of audience you want to attract. So don't forget to ask this question to yourself. But if you are just starting out, you don't need to ask this question to yourself because you are in an experimentation phase. You can keep on experimenting with different things. Yeah, if you already know who are the audience you want to attract, before starting YouTube channel, that's well and good because it makes your work simpler. And now we move on to the second skill, which is storytelling. And this is something which separates you from other creators. Not only from other creators, but also from other people. Have you guys seen how Steve Jobs used to tell stories while launching an iPhone? He never said, here's the new phone, it has this, this and this. He would set it up like a movie. So even a product launch becomes a story. This is what separated Steve Jobs from other people. So when it comes to YouTube, you have to make sure that your audience listen to you. For suppose if I have started this video in a boring way, like here are the skills you need to learn in 2026. You would have skipped the video back then, presuming you are still watching the video. And the one most common thing that most of the creators use while telling stories is the 3-act structure: context, conflict, and resolution. First, they will tell you the context or the situation in which they are in, and then they slowly introduce the conflict with the problem and finally solve that problem. And that's what Steve Jobs did. This is followed by most creators and you can most commonly see in movies. You can only learn this skill while practicing and observing a lot of creators. And now we move on to the third skill, which is cinematography. I know the word might seem complex and fascinating because most of the videos you watch are very high quality videos, but you don't have to make any high-level cinematography to make YouTube videos. You can just sit and talk in front of the camera. But what you should focus more on is storytelling. It completely depends on how you want to present your story and most importantly, time. And there are many creators who upload videos frequently which don't involve high level of cinematography because it requires a lot of time. And there are also creators who upload once in a year but with high level of cinematography, and this requires very high level of skill. But remember, you don't need to show off your skills because it requires a lot of time, and YouTube, when you are starting initially, you just have to focus on number of videos you are uploading. You don't have to focus a lot on quality. And coming to the gear, you don't have to buy these high level equipment because they are going to cost you a hell lot of money. And initially, if you are just starting out on YouTube channel, you just need this mobile camera. Okay, now you have recorded the entire video, but you cannot upload that yet because before uploading, you have to package it properly. That means you have to edit your videos and make click-worthy thumbnails. You know, just before recording this video, I went to a shop for buying a chocolate. So in the chocolate section, there are these 4 chocolates, and out of these 4 chocolates, I was pretty confused on which chocolate I have to pick. But there is this one chocolate which was packaged colorfully, and I've chosen that. And the same goes with your YouTube videos because there are tons of videos uploaded every single minute, and audience are pretty confused on what content they have to watch. If they don't click on your thumbnail, they are not going to watch your video. That means you don't get views. So it becomes highly important that you make click-worthy thumbnails. And the next thing is video editing. You have to make sure that there is a proper flow to your story and don't distract your audience. There were times where creators used to edit videos very heavily and they used to distract their audience because most of the audience were, heavily using Instagram. And for these audience, they have to do something crazy on the screen just to keep them retained. But times have shifted. Most people are now willing to watch those authentic and raw videos. This is how it should be, and this type of content is evergreen. This builds that personal connection with the audience, and that is why most of the creators like Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and Life of Riza have such a loyal fan base because they watch their videos for their stories. So if you master these 4 skills, you are going to make it on YouTube. And YouTube is not like as most people call it. It's like a video game. You have to be good at all these 4 skills to unlock new levels. If you don't have time, you can outsource things like video editing and making thumbnails because this is going to save a lot of time for you. And you can focus more on other skills like storytelling and what topics you can make videos on. And if you don't have the budget to outsource any of that, you can start uploading videos on YouTube initially and become slowly good at each skill and slowly get better at making videos. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys also start creating content and start hitting that record button after watching this video. Thank you.